Hello guys, my name is Kaimana Kane, and today I'm going to be giving you a book review on The Last Kids on Earth and the Zombie Parade. Alright, so this is my most favorite book in the series so far. Your opinion might be different, but this is my favorite. So, how the zombie/monster apocalypse happened in the first place is basically the random portals from the sky led monsters and zombies into that world where Jack and his friends live in. So basically, in this book, Earth is now a living horror, but thank God it isn't with this universe. So Jack and his friends, let's just put the four other main characters out. June is Jack's crush. Dirk, who used to be the school bully but now is just kind of a punk friend. Quint, the nerdy guy, the just big brain guy, and Jack, the main character, all cool, fresh, and what's up and stuff like that. Alright, so it's just another day of surviving a monster and zombie apocalypse, and basically eat, game, sleep, repeat. Eat, game, sleep, repeat. So Jack and his friends are having the time of their lives, playing ping pong, riding around with their monster pet named Rover, and basically just having so much fun. But then something woke up Jack in the middle of the night. It's not a zombie or a ginormous monster. It's something unknown, like kind of a shrieking noise. And this will make sense because later in the story, you'll read what the cause of the shrieking noise is. Alright, so then Jack and his friends go to investigate, but they just can't seem to know where the voice is coming from. So they try the nearest mall. And basically they go to like an underground subway system, and basically inside the mall, and because that's where the shrieking noise seemed that was coming out. But that's not where the shrieking noise was, and you'll figure it out at the end of this book review. So stay tuned. So later, while they're investigating, they find this like worm kind of creature monster, and it has thousands and thousands of sharp razory teeth, and they're gonna try and, well, long story short, they don't eat Jack and his friends, but safely they make it out of there alive with the help of the good guy. So the good guy's name is Thrall, and he has lost his leg so they came out of another universe, and in that universe there was a war, and Thrall, the good guy, has lost his leg from that war. So, by the way, Jack has a broken wooden bat, but you can't see it because it's behind his back. I'll try and show you. Alright, so Thrall asked Jack if he could use it, but since Thrall saved his life, of course he's gonna give him let Thrall borrow his broken wooden bat. So Jack and his friends don't know like what Joe's Pizza is, but so basically Thrall brings Jack and his friends to the Joe's Pizza, and they have a little bit of pizza with some eyes as toppings, and a little bit of monster skin for cheese, and monster blood for tomato sauce, and basically just finally something the same that they've tasted, bread. Finally, actual bread. But it's not actually bread because it's actually a monster that kind of looks like bread, burnt and squished and carved. So I wouldn't eat that if I were Jack or any of his friends, but they tried it and it's pretty good. So Jack keeps on asking for more until he is full and he looks like just a round circular ball. Because he ate so much, he went to the bathroom and did some stuff. Let's just say they needed to get a new toilet. Alright, so back to the story. Jack and his friends go back to their cool dope treehouse, and well, basically before they go to their treehouse, they have like a monster and human like tournament kinda. Well, it's basically monster versus humans and Jack and his friends. So they go against 2 weak monsters and 2 gigantic buff monsters. And you probably think that the monsters will win, and you are right. So Jack made this like, let's just say corny trophy, which is kind of made like from an ice cream sundae cup with some monster skulls for toppings and some shaving cream as whipped cream. And the monsters seem to like it very much. So that's a good deed from Jack and his friends. Alright, so they go back to their treehouse, knowing they lost the concert, and now they're exercising like Dirk, the gigantic big buff guy, aka the school bully, or was once the school bully. So Jack again wakes up in the middle of the night to try and, well, he hears this shrieking noise again, and basically he wakes up, goes on Rover, and tries to like ride to the nearest cliff, which Jack has like now found that's where the shrieking noises come from. Jack was close, but then when he was riding Rover, he found out something strange. The title, it's the complete opposite of this. It's the complete opposite of a zombie parade, because there's like no actual parade. But instead of a parade, it's like full emptiness. There's no parade, no zombies in sight. But anyways, Jack thinks it's not an anomaly, but it's something that will most likely destroy Earth. So just make sure to keep on the lookout for anomalies, just so you know. Alright, so Jack rides Rover to the nearest.
Let's time out right here. Can you explain to everyone who's watching what an anomaly is?
So like an anomaly is something that's out of place, like something that's not supposed to be there. So like, say you've once placed a picture frame, like say on a shelf, and now it's on a different shelf. Nobody's in your house, so that might be an anomaly. And it's something just like not normal, something that's unusual. Alright, so back to the story. Jack goes onto the cliff and he finds this gigantic eyeball with some hair spiky, thorny spikes on the side of the eyeball, which are trying to kill Jack. And luckily, he did not get shot by one of those, but, well, basically he thinks he got shot by one of those. It just like nearly hit his arm, and it went through the armpit onto a gravestone. So Jack is now crying because he thinks he's about to die. But so he thinks this way is the exit, but it's basically just Jack's death because it's just a gigantic cliff. But over here is the actual gate. And luckily Jack and his friends, well, not Jack, but Jack's friends, well, suddenly woke up in the middle of the night trying to search for the shrieking noise too. They find Jack almost walking off the cliff. So they go save Jack by running full speed Usain Bolt up the cliff and saving Jack from him not falling down to his death. Alright, so now they go back to their treehouse and finally get a good night's sleep. But then later that morning, they hear the shrieking noise again. And so basically they go the same way but a different path when they're on top of the cliff. And it leads into a dark, dark forest. Then they see something like shiny, like cyan, shiny kind of. And, well, it's basically another anomaly for something that will destroy the Earth. And basically the Thrall, the good guy, is going to use that to become a tree mutant titan to hopefully destroy the world and let Rezok, ancient destructor of worlds, into this universe to hopefully destroy planet Earth. But you're probably not a bad guy, so hopefully you won't try and let them. Well, hopefully you're hoping not for them to not destroy Earth. So Jack finds this type of tree, and where the zombies have been going, well, they've been going into the forest following the shrieking noise all this time. And basically Rezok needs to eat zombies and to come into that universe. So that's why there's no zombies. That's why that was an anomaly for the Earth's end. So Jack tries and stop Thrall, the good guy, from letting Rezok enter this world. And long story short, Jack and his friends succeed at it, but not fully succeed at it. So Thrall uses Rezok to transform into a Titan mutant tree monster. And so you remember Joe's Pizza, right? There was a bunch of monsters there, and they basically helped Jack and his friends to destroy the monster. And so Quint thought, what could be this gigantic Titan's weakness? Weed killer. So they quickly ran to the nearest store, got some 5 gallons of weed killer, and basically, so later in the mall, Jack did some exploring by himself and found this awesome gaming suit with some storage on the back. So they're gonna use that for the gallons of weed killer to carry. So Jack runs full speed into the mutant tree titan, and hopefully Jack wants the titan to pick him up and eat him. But Thrall isn't that bright, and he eats Jack, not noticing that he has weed killer on every side of his body. So now, gigantic explosions, weed killer wins, Jack and his friends win, Joe's Pizza monsters win, and Thrall and Rezok, ancient destructor of worlds, has now been defeated. So this book, 9 out of 10, perfect action, but it's just that one little spark, a little more higher climax, and not basically almost, but they're in the process of destroying the world, and then they stop it, and then something magical happens, a very bright monster knows how to cure it, go back in time, and stuff like that. So if you're reading this, Max Brailer and Douglas Holgate, please add my recommendations to the next Last Kids on Earth book, and basically I'll be just a very happy kid. So great book, amazing storyline, amazing stuff. Once again, my favorite book in this series, and hopefully you like it too. So I hope you like my book review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you soon.
Real quick, show them the book series. Can you go grab it? So people know which one.
So this is the third one. And I have the first one put away somewhere else.
How many books are there? 2, 3?
There's 3. So there's 3 that I have, but there's a bunch more that I don't have. And so basically that's it. I love this book. You should read it too. Worth it. Worth your time and everything. So basically that's it. The most fun you'll ever have in a monster zombie apocalypse is in this book. And Shaka out of here.